Hello my friends, and welcome back to Innosphere Wars. It is VonSkyme, who is one of my patrons, and he's also the guy who bought me Sanctus Reach, so you have him to thank for that. His first match that has been on this channel, anyway, and he is with the Federated Suns, and it's against Fallonar, who we all know. This battle is from Fallonar's perspective.
Awaiting orders.
And I've just skipped the opening maneuvering because it takes a little while to get to the center position of this map here.
Waiting for orders.
So, from what I can see, we have a lights match.
Gotcha.
Because Fallonar here has an urban mech, suburban mech, a panther, a locust, and a Jenner, firepower Jenner, which I think is the only kind of Jenner that exists in the base game. And we know that VonSkyme has got a an enforcer, plus 3 other units. Not quite sure what they are yet. However, they are 40 tons, so they are almost certainly turkeys. It could be a chicken, and one other mech which we have not yet seen at all. So I'm sort of trying to get into the habit of just watching the beginning of the game, and then when the first sort of fight or the first bit of firing happens, then start playing the game from there.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Alright, well that's not a bad hit. It's 26 damage out of 40. Not bad. Good start. So obviously on this map, we've seen this map many times before, it's always a fight over this middle position here because of the amazing high ground and high ground advantage that you can get from firing off the top of this hill. Plus there's water up there to cool down, and it's also a good LOS blocker. So we'll just have to see how it works out. So far, I don't like Fallonar's position here.
What do you need?
Fallonar has decided to hang back on this little island here and in the sort of lower water area, and my main concern is that, you know, VonSkyme will just gather his units and come around the corner, and from high ground to low ground shots will be incredibly accurate and do massive damage. So anyway, let's see what happens. Should be a good match. So I hope. Okay, well, I say that and then nothing's happening just yet. Interesting that it would stop on this phase. You usually see a lot of players reserving down to the assault phase every turn. Okay, so VonSkyme here seems to be getting in position to go up on the high ground. Makes sense to me.
Standing by. What can I do for you?
Considering the position of Fallonar's units here, I don't think he can really do much of anything. Because, you know, if he pushes aggressively now, his other units are going to be too far back to do anything. In fact, I really don't like this positioning down in the water at all. So, just to sort of, for those who aren't aware, it used to be the case that if you had high ground over your target, you got a +1 chance yeah, so if you had the high ground, you just got a +1 chance to hit. That was it. That was the full bonus. It didn't matter how high up you were, you got +1. Now, it's +1 for every 5 meters. as per my understanding. And I believe that a hex is meant to be 10 meters wide. Don't quote me on these numbers, I'm not 100% sure on them.
Got a lock on me.
And there certainly isn't a tool in the game that helps you measure your height advantage. But it stacks. It can stack massively. So you can very much end up with a, you know, a +4, +5, +6 bonus if the height difference is big enough. So my main concern here will be that this enforcer will just jump onto the top of the volcano and just shoot down, and it'll hit every time. It's got quite a lot of armor as well, so it's not like you'll be able to just counter-fire it down.
Yes, Commander.
I like that. I like that shot. Because it's a, you know, the Jenner is a light mech, so he can just pull it out next turn if he wishes. No, go for the Enforcer. You should go for the Enforcer because he knows it's only got one evasion token. It ain't going anywhere. And he has a high ground advantage over it, even though it's just a small one.
Ready, set.
I don't like this move personally. Right, so there's a turkey. I'm pretty sure that the other one is a turkey as well. Could be a chicken, but I'm pretty sure it's a turkey. You know, the Enforcer here is probably VonSkyme's only DPS. If we presume that both of these mechs are turkeys, and we're not quite sure what the last mech is, but it's going to almost certainly be a light of some description. Then that Enforcer represents almost all of his firepower, so you want to put damage onto it early and often.
Yep.
And you see, he could have hit that Enforcer with everything the Jenner's got. Probably hit with most or all of it, and then just jump straight back out again this turn. The problem with the firepower Jenner is it's a really delicate mech. So you kind of want to take shots where you get huge firepower off, because those weapons, you're going to lose them soon enough. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yes, Commander.
I wouldn't move this Jenner first, personally. Whoa! Whoa! Ooh. Fallonar, you're scaring me there. I thought for a second he was going to just go for that.
Got it.
Now you see, this might seem like a good move. You know, sprint through the spore cloud, gain like 6 evasion tokens, etc. But you know, if VonSkyme shoots from the high ground, then that amazing evasive bonus is going to be almost entirely mitigated.
Acknowledged.
I mean, you can't see it from this camera angle. I'm sorry to overstate this. You can't see it from this camera angle, but the height difference between the top of this volcano and the water is absolutely massive. It's like +8 to +10, something like that. Chance to hit. So I'm very worried about Falonar's positioning here. But Fallonar is a very good player, and I don't know how good VonSkyme is, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. VonSkyme said that he got taken apart by Happy Guru.
Confirmed.
So that may be some clue as to his skill level.
I've got a sensor lock.
Okay, the turkey has been revealed. I don't know if he's got a shot on it though. So it's quite obvious that VonSkyme has not got any indirect support here, because
Commander?
if he did, I'm sure he would have used it by now.
For orders.
Especially this Locust here,
Commander?
which is totally exposed for LRMs, if you had them.
10-4.
I'm pretty sure if you fired some LRMs from the midpoint of this hill, you would probably get a 95. So, we'll see. Remember, the innate light dodge bonus is +4, so... "75% chance to hit" is the base amount. Okay,
Awaiting orders.
looks like he didn't have a shot. Looks like neither player has a shot here.
We'll go.
I don't know why my nose is itching like crazy. It's driving me mad today. Bloody pollen. Panther snipers. No. Definitely no Panthers with these weights. Well, I mean, Fallonar's got a Panther. Sorry, VonSkyme is correct there. Fallonar does have one Panther, but the other one is an Irby, which he should realize from the fact that it's 30 tons.
What do you need?
Okay, reserve.
Commander?
Seems alright to me to just reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Don't think either of them have got any shots on each other right now. Okay, Skyme's thinking about something. He's really thinking about something. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oof. Oh. Damn. Oh, that's bad for Fallonar.
Yes, Commander. Waiting for orders.
Damn.
Got a lock.
Well, that's certainly going to change things. So, now what? Now this Enforcer is in the forward position. I presume that Fallonar will start sniping at it with his PPCs, but I'm not really sure how much damage PPCs are going to be able to get done, especially with the high ground disadvantage.
They've got a sensor lock on me. Standing by.
See, even from here, he's shooting uphill.
I'm here. Order acknowledged.
Uphill and out of range.
10-4.
Alright. Good hit. CT hit. That was lucky. Especially with only a 45% chance to hit in the first place. Still, he's going to need a lot more than that. Early CT hits might not work out in your favor anyway.
I've been sensor locked. Commander.
They're a bit all or nothing, whereas you'd kind of want to get rid of weapons.
Moving out.
So arm hits would be nice. Oof. Another CT hit. Jesus. Still, he can twist. He can twist the Enforcer and present the sides. It's not the biggest deal just yet. Alright, so the last mech is an Irby.
Aye, aye.
2 turkeys and an Irby. Walk into a bar. Sounds like the start of a bad joke.
Got it.
I'm not sure how I feel about that move.
I've got a sensor lock.
The Enforcer doesn't have any evasion tokens already. Why not use that generous firepower and just carry on shooting at this Enforcer? With the amount of damage that's been done to it, you might actually get it.
Awaiting orders.
He could have even possibly jumped the Jenner onto the high ground and shot at it. Oof! Jesus!
Reading you.
Imagine if he'd attacked it with the Jenner.
Send forward.
He might be dead right now. Okay. Just, what are the odds? What are the odds? Someone post it on They Did the Math. 45% chance to hit, 33% chance to hit CT, then 65% chance to hit, 33% chance to hit CT. And then what was that, like 50% chance to hit,
They've got a lock on me.
33% chance to hit CT? If Fallonar gets the Enforcer, then this fight totally changes. Because the Enforcer is all of his firepower, pretty much. Losing it would make a massive difference. Okay. He's just bringing his units up. This is why I don't like Falonar's position. Because VonSkyme can just sit here on the high ground and enjoy all kinds of height bonuses. And you know the turkeys aren't very powerful, but 50 damage against a light mech is still 50 damage, as it were. The firepower Jenner has only got like about 40, I think 40 armor in each section. Or at least on the arms where the weapons are. So we're just waiting for the Irby to take his go. Oh no, the Enforcer.
Aye, aye. Commander?
Okay, now what? He can't really go after the Enforcer now. If anything, he wants to maybe pull right back out of the Enforcer's
Awaiting
range.
orders.
See if he can pick off one of these turkeys. Seems reasonable enough.
Here we go. Sensors locked on.
Huh. Well, it should be easy enough to keep the Enforcer protected by simply showing the side. You only have like a 1 or 2% chance to hit CT from the side, so long as all the components are still there. Okay, So now it's up to
Commander.
It's up to Fallonar to decide whether he wants to try attacking this turkey. You might as well go for it, to be honest. This gives him the opportunity to start pulling back.
Engaging target.
Ooh, nice hit.
Standing by.
I just keep pulling back. Make sure that the Enforcer has not got enough range to shoot from off that top of that mountain.
Roger that.
Ugh. So the one shot that actually has 75% chance to hit, the one that's actually got a good chance to hit is the one that misses. I'm glad that makes sense for all of us. Okay, so Skyme's chance to counterattack here. He's sending in the turkeys. I'm not sure how I feel about this because now they're on the low ground.
I've been sensor locked.
They might be somewhat easier to hit. Don't forget they're mediums, so they've only got a +2 evasive bonus, whereas lights enjoy a +4. Ah, I need another drink. Alright, double evasion lock. Sensor lock. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just fire there. 2 evasion tokens is not a huge amount. 2 medium lasers, it's not unreasonable firepower against something like a firepower Jenner, which is quite soft. Has he got a shot? He's got a shot. Ooh, ow.
Reporting structural damage.
Ouch.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
He needs to move the Jenner somewhere where the Enforcer can't hit it.
Copy that. Got a lock.
Okay. I guess he's going to just carry on gunning for this turkey. If he manages to kill both the turkeys, it will blind
Awaiting orders.
VonSkyme. No, don't use the Jenner first.
Commander?
Yes, use the Panther first. The Jenner's the one with all the guns, so you want that one to go last. Nice hit! The Jenner might be able to do some real hard work to this now.
Good to go.
He needs to get this angling right though. There we go. I think that angling probably could have been a little bit tighter.
Firing everything I've got.
Ooh, nice hits. But he hit the head, and that's not...
That's a critical hit.
I know the headshot is very useful against a cicada. I mean, you actually want to damage the body and just get it killed. I'm not sure a headshot really helps very much. Well, we'll have to see. He's getting it done. He's getting more damage done to the cicada than VonSkyme is getting done to him. I almost would have been tempted to fire. There is a considerable height distance there. It would have been a relatively okay chance to hit, I reckon.
They've got a lock on me.
Interesting positioning there. I wonder if Fallonar could just jump onto the hill now, because all these mechs are jump capable. Could just jump onto the hill and shoot down on that to finish it. But he would be probably exposing himself to the Enforcer again. Sort of like a DPS race here. Who can kill each other's scouts first? Ooh. Alright, the Jenner's been partially disabled. That's not good. Still has more firepower than Cicada, but that's a big hit to its combat capabilities. Now the question is, does the Enforcer have a shot? Ooh. Oh, that's not good.
Hey, I lost a weapon.
DFA now, that's it. It's a DFA bot.
Standing by.
Yeah, I like that actually. I would jump the Panther up there and attack the Cicada.
Commander? On my way. Ugh!
Alright, you went for a melee. I'm not sure about that. That General will definitely die now. Would have gone for a DFA personally. In the back.
Aye, aye.
Well, he can position his mechs wherever he likes because VonSkyme is going to target the Jenner without question.
Standing by. Lifting off.
You might as well take the high ground position because he's not going to shoot at this mech. Ooh, another headshot. I still don't think the headshots are going to matter though. I don't think the headshots are going to matter because you always end up destroying the Cicada before you kill the pilot. Alright.
Enemy eliminated.
Man, 2 headshots against the Cicada is really bad luck. Because, I mean, that's actually... the Cicada's head armor is actually pretty good compared to the rest of the thing. Such a sad thing to say. Well, this has turned really ugly, but VonSkyme has a clear path to victory here, which is to just blast the Jenner before it gets a chance to DFA. And then start blasting the Irby. Okay, didn't do anything there. Not sure why. Finish him. Oh, he missed. That was unlucky. It's the AC-20, Irby. That's probably why it misses all the time. Ha ha ha. AC-20 users. He's fired 2 shots from that AC-20, and I think it only has 5 to start with. So that mech may end up disabling itself. Which means the Enforcer really will be the only mech with real power.
I took some shrapnel.
Awaiting orders.
Oh man, here comes the DFA. Yes. Yes. Do it. Do it. This is how Cicada dies.
Commander.
With a thunderous DFA. Oh, we missed one.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
Nice hit though.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Lying down on the job. Seriously though, he should jump behind the Cicada and finish it. Fallonar here. Fallonar's mission is to jump behind the Cicada and destroy it. He could go through the front if he wants, because he's hit the front with his DFA. But I would personally go through the rear. Ooh, he's really going for it with the precision shot. And he didn't get it.
Aye, aye.
Close. I'm not sure about moving closer to the Enforcer.
Confirm.
I would want to attack the Cicada while constantly moving away from the
everything I've
Enforcer.
got.
This feels like a bit of a misplay. You should have gone at it from behind or from a side. You should have picked a focus to concentrate on. And instead he just shot at the front, and the problem is that, you know, you shoot at the front, you end up spreading your damage everywhere. While the Jenner is a total wreck. Somehow he's managed to keep all of his weapons. So I presume that he just shoots the Jenner on the ground now. Did he get it? Alright. This is not over, but it's not good. Remember, that Enforcer is really badly hurt. One PPC blast in the wrong place and it's dead. And the Urban Mech has got 3 more shots before it runs out of ammo. So, this is not over by any means. The Suburban Mech, of course, is going to just keep firing and firing and firing and firing. Oh, nice hits from the Enforcer.
Reporting heavy damage. Yes, Commander.
Alright, finish him. But don't show your back to the enemy. Please. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
10-4.
Oh, a headshot. Another one. What a horrible waste. Yeah, no one wants a headshot against a cicada. Jesus. Oh, another miss. 2 shots left.
Aye, aye.
AC-20. Nil. 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 Such a bad weapon. Sorry, AC-20 fans, but that weapon's hot garbage.
Affirmative.
How? How is it still alive?
Target's taken a critical hit.
They're both getting super unlucky here. You know, the Enforcer's autocannon ammunition is not infinite either. So you know, the battle continues on, but VonSkyme is slowly running out of ammunition. Let's see what happens next. For Fallonar, his strategy is simple. Oof. Which is to take the turkey down.
Internal structure damage.
And then go after the
Awaiting
Enforcer. And ignore the urban mech.
Roger that.
Because the urban mech is going to run out of ammo.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Finally.
That's a kill.
Might as well just reserve now.
Yes, Commander.
Of course, VonSkyme can just bring his urban mech forward to spot for his Enforcer, in which case it makes sense to engage it. I think Fallonar would be wise here to try and cool down as well.
Sensors locked on.
AC-20 and a small laser. So bad. So, Fallonar, because he's got energy weapons and he's run quite hot, he should now just try and waste time to cool his mechs. He has everything to gain from wasting turns and cooling down his weapons. Maybe try and bait the Irby into firing some more. Ooh!
Yes, Commander.
Where is that Enforcer to get a shot like that?
Engaging jump jet.
Oh, graphical weirdness there.
They've got a lock on me.
VonSkyme here is just picking away with his enforcer.
I'm here.
I mean,
Location confirmed.
in theory, there's no way that that urban mech actually has enough ammo left to do anything significant. I think Fallonar should go on the attack here, personally. Try and persuade the urban mech to waste its ammo while going after the enforcer. What is that move about?
I've been sensor locked. Standing by.
Reading you.
I don't know how I feel about that move.
Affirmative.
Well, here we go. Ooh, some solid hits there. Just because this urban mech is going to be disabled soon doesn't mean you want to throw it away. I wish I knew where the enforcer was. I get the feeling it's crawling around the bottom of the map where VonSkyme is not actually looking right now. Yeah, look, he's down there somewhere.
Commander?
I'd personally just walk. It's the last turn in the last move in a turn, so you could just in theory walk. Conserve your heat. Although a jump into the water is also heat conserving.
Prepping for jump. Taking the shot.
Nice hit.
Scored a critical hit.
Well, there goes the small laser. Still, I think the Irby's got, what, 2 shots left? I think, pretty sure. Before it's disabled. Huh. Desperation time now. Huh. I don't know. I think the Enforcer can still win this fight.
Yes, Commander.
Just funny watching the Irby get so many good hits.
Engaging jump jet. Roger. Target confirmed.
Oof. Kaboom.
Mech destroyed.
Well, now VonSkyme's in trouble. Was I honestly kind of wanting to lose this?
Awaiting orders.
Really? Why?
Oh, order received.
There's a little red eject button if you still want to lose. Okay. Redacted. VonSkyme can still win this. The Enforcer still has a lot of health, even though the CT
Commander?
is very badly hurt. Has he got a shot?
Aye,
No.
aye.
Not really sure about that move.
Affirmative.
Okay, that's a miss.
Standing by.
Go for a high ground shot with the Panther. Not sure if VonSkyme will be able to see the
Target
Panther.
confirmed.
Oof. VonSkyme, he must attack this
Awaiting
Irby.
orders.
He must realize that the Irby will be used to spot and the Panther will be used to snipe. So unless he wants to get really close, which he probably doesn't, he needs to actually just go after the Irby until it's dead.
Prepping for jump.
As desperate as he is to remove the Panther's last weapon, I don't think he'll get it. Ooh.
Reading you. Affirmative. Got a lock.
And that works as well. This is a losing game for VonSkyme to play at distance. He needs to close. He has no choice. He needs to get sight on both of those lights at the same time. Otherwise, it's just going to be more sensor lock snipe, sensor lock snipe.
Ten four.
And of course, with 2 units, Fallonar can force him to take his goes.
Yes, Commander.
So he just jumps forward and sensor locks, and then if the Panther's got a shot, great, and if it doesn't, there's always next turn.
Sensors locked on.
Standing by. Roger that.
I'm watching the slow death of a man.
Confirmed.
Oh!
Hostile eliminated.
Mission successful.
Man, just... so many mistakes on both sides. It was a banquet of errors. It makes me, I mean, I'm not even sure what to say. I'll tell you one thing though, Fallonar got super mega lucky with all those PPC hits against the Enforcer. That was a streak of luck, the likes of which I had never seen before. There are campaign games where I've used Precision Strike level 3 and gotten less CT hits than he got there. So, yeah, an interesting match. I guess the key sticking points was that the AC-20 Irby did absolutely nothing. it's too slow. It's just complete garbage, and the fact that it only has 5 shots just means it's useless. I mean, it couldn't even reliably kill itself because, you know, 5 shots, potential 500 damage. How many mechs could be killed by a potential 500 damage? Just add a little bit of mitigation or evasion, miss 1 shot, and suddenly it's not enough to even kill the smallest mech in the game. So, yeah. Still, it was an interesting match. It was close, but I think VonSkyme should have won it, and he didn't. So that's a pity. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.